MC Eiht says early hip hop was straight up trash. I'm going to play this clip and we're going to react to it, Lonzo.
All rap music was bullshit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
You talking about Compton or West Coast?
Just period.
Okay.
Our shit was bullshit.
Because you had Mixed Master Spade, you had Lonzo,
but
and
we had them on
the crew.
We had them on the strictly. You had to be real hood affiliated ghetto nigga to know about Todd and Spade in the early days.
Yeah.
We had niggas like Bobby Jimmy and the Critters and shit.
Right.
Songs like Roaches and shit. Come on,
I remember that shit.
Come on, real talk.
I remember that shit.
Be real.
Yeah.
We had shit like that. We had, no disrespect.
Yeah,
I love Egyptian Lover, but we had Egyptian Lover.
Yeah.
We had the Wrecking Crew. You know, Turn Off the Lights and shit. You know, we didn't have.
It was like a techno type of thing.
Because that's who I came up through.
Right.
Unknown. He had techno house records.
Right. Unknown.
So a lot of our music was spacetronic shit. We didn't have
that shit up. Spacetronic.
Yeah. We didn't have motherfucking. We didn't have the Tila Rocks. Yeah. We didn't have the motherfucking KRSs.
Right.
We did, but they were so underground.
Yeah.
Because they were watching what niggas was doing over there with Todd.
But then let's take it back though. So we talking 86, 87.
So that's pretty much it. The clip where he brings up early West Coast hip hop. He called it spacetronic shit. Says it was kind of whack. You know, when you hear this, Lonzo, what are your thoughts?
You know, we've had this conversation before. He and I had this conversation. And he kind of backpedaled on that situation, on that whole comment, because, you know, people forget where they come from. People forget where they come from. You know, if we ain't doing the spacetronic shit, you don't get the crew cut. You don't get the unknown. It was an evolution. You know, everybody was. See, here's the part that everybody forgets, man. Everybody forgets that when we were doing our shit, we was having fun. We wasn't trying to kill nobody, man. We was having fun. That's how you got Bobby and the Critters, Roaches. That's how you got World Class Wrecking Crew, The Fly, because we was having fun. Our focus was not trying to kill each other. We were DJs that became artists, and we did what we did. We did what we did best. We made people dance, whether it was fast dance, slow dance, pop lock, break dance. We had people dancing. That was our whole motivation. And people, it wasn't street, but I backed that up. It was street. It was streets at that time. You know, and it's amazing, man. Again, people forget. Everybody wants to judge yesterday by today. You can't do that. Yesterday was yesterday. What happened yesterday in the 80s, Wrecking Crew was the shit. Bobby Jimmy and the Critters was the shit. Egyptian Lover was the shit. LA Dream Team was the shit. Captain Rap was the shit. You can't take that from us, man. I want that you take it. Yes, the streets changed compared to what you guys evolved into. Everybody sounds the same. Everybody got the same subject. Everybody got the same tattoo. Everybody got the same hair. We all, people I just mentioned, Bobby Jimmy and the Critters, Wrecking Crew, Egyptian Lover, we all had our own distinctive sounds, our own distinctive styles. You didn't confuse us like that. You know, Eiht's claim to fame was going Gia. Okay, he still do it today. He's 50-something years old. You need another word in your vocabulary, bro. But, you know, it is what it is. But when somebody look at him 10, 20 years from now, man, why he keep saying Gia? Why? It's a time, man. Jerry Curls was the shit. Jerry Curls evolved into the gangster rap for a minute, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't cool no more. And it's very frustrating for people not to appreciate the evolution of hip hop, especially West Coast hip hop. Because when you look back and you go to East Coast hip hop, reason why we was doing spacetronic shit, so was Soul Sonic Force, so was Africa Bambaataa, one of the brothers that was credited with creating hip hop. Okay, everybody wasn't scratching yet. Nobody damn sure was not talking about no killer shit. KRS-One was always the teacher. That was his get out. But Curtis Blow was before all of them. That was the get down. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 had Jerry curls, wore feathers, and what's that shit? S&M gear. Okay? Come on, man.
BDSM shit, huh?
Thank you. They want it, and it always confuses the shit out of me why people always want to criticize West Coast hip hop because we had a different start. Man, did you realize nobody realizes that everybody I just mentioned, Lonzo, Egypt, Unknown DJ, Rudy Pardee, nobody gave us a label. We had to go out and grind for ourselves. We were signed to Crew Cut Records, Dream Team Records, Egyptian Empire, Techno Hop. We had to become entrepreneurs and start from nigga, we didn't even start from the mud. We started from the dirt and the water. We wasn't even the mud. We started from the dirt. We had to mix the dirt and the water to get the motherfucking mud. And that's something people maybe don't understand. So by the time I got the mud mix turned into the concrete, you come over here, 17, 18 years old, and able to ride off my foundation. So, you know, and this is the problem that we had as West Coast hip hop. This is one of the reasons why I don't get the same respect that I should get, because motherfuckers don't respect what I did. And to even remotely put Egypt, myself, and anybody else in any light other than being the pioneers of this shit is fucked up. That's like talking about your grandfolks. Oh man, my granddaddy had an old 52 Packard. The nigga had some broke hand shoes on, and the nigga, you know, the car smoked and shit. Well, nigga, that's what they had to get your daddy here. You know, and that's one of the problems I see especially when it comes to West Coast hip hop, man, because the people that did, I mean, we weren't signed. Like I said, we weren't signed to a label. Everybody had to deal with Michel'le. We had to go deal with the devil. We had to go sell our souls to Michel'le. We'll lease them out for a little bit. Go learn how to mix water and dirt, make mud. Learn how to write lyrics. Go to the studio, hire musicians. Then when we got the stuff, we had to take to Michel'le. Then we had to go promote it ourselves. All that shit we had to do. Everybody else from the East Coast, y'all had somebody do that for you. Y'all was just artists. We had to become entrepreneurs. And that's a different whole road, man. And if wearing a Jerry curl and being non-threatening was a way for us to be able to get played on the radio, go to high schools, tell you what, take some of this gangster shit right now and try and take it to a high school, see what happens. The shit that most of these guys do right now, you can't promote it no place. But in the hood and on the internet, half of them can't do shows without getting shot up. No, man, you got to understand the whole evolution of this game, dude. It wasn't just about being a hood nigga, being some kind of hard dude. Now, I tell you what, we didn't have to prove ourselves to be hard. Like I said before, I never claimed to be a gangster. I've done a ton of gangster shit. One of the biggest gangsters of our time was MC Hammer. That nigga had on parachute pants, but you better not fuck with it. So do you want to clown that too? Come on, man. Understand what you're dealing with. Understand what you're dealing with. If you don't know what you're dealing with, you shouldn't talk about it, man. Because by the time they got to me, I'd already seen a whole lot of shit that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to go in that direction. It was my personal choice. I didn't care about the money. When I roll through Compton and I see a cat with tattoos on his face walk my way, and he reached out and said, "Hey man, that's that nigga Lonzo. Oh, what's up, dog?" He ain't looking to shoot my ass. I think that says a whole lot. Whether it's red, blue, or essay, don't make no difference. That means a lot, man. That's the nigga Lonzo. Go get the strap. Nah, man. I had to have that reputation back then. I still got it now, so that I can still do what I do for hip hop. So please don't disrespect the people, the foundation of what we had, what we did. Because we didn't do it for you, we did it for us, and you happen to benefit from it. If it wasn't for Egypt, wouldn't be no Rodney O. Rodney O was on Egyptian Empire Records. That was his first label. Come on, man. If ain't no Unknown, ain't no King T, ain't no Ice T. as an artist, that was his choice. But as a producer, he evolved into something else. Why is that? Why that is such a disgrace to some of these cats, man? I'll never understand that, bro. I swear to God. I will never understand how is it you can disrespect the people that gave you your foundation. That's like saying, oh man, I lived in the projects, and my mama wasn't shit, my daddy wasn't shit, but I still made it at the projects. But without them projects, without the roof over your head, nigga, you don't know where you be. So anyway, man, actually we had this conversation before, but as I have this conversation more and more, my passion for the disdain for the people that perpetrate this bullshit gets me a little upset. That's real talk. That's real talk.
You never hear Nas, you never hear Jay-Z talk shit about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and all the bullshit music, I put in quotes, that they made. You know what I mean? You never hear them talk trash about Grandmaster who this and Never. Is this a West Coast thing?
It's a West Coast thing, man. It's a West Coast thing. And that's one of the problems with West Coast versus East Coast. West Coast don't respect their pioneers. Now the fans may respect them, but a lot of the people who benefited from the tracks that we laid, they don't respect it that way. They don't have, man. You don't hear people, man. No matter what happens, always a prop. And I think maybe it's a little bit of lack of knowledge, but also the current culture of the internet that controversy sells more so than appreciation. A controversy goes further than a compliment. Okay, this particular interview will probably get more likes than anything we did in a long time because I'm pissed off today. And everybody's gonna take it, they're gonna flip it up, I'm gonna be ranting about how people don't respect what the fuck we did when we did it. And and here's the bad part, we didn't get rich doing the shit. We made some money, but y'all made the lion's share. And you still making money off the shit that we did for y'all. If I was, and then I think about it, I don't know nobody's financial situation, but I ain't never heard. Well, Kool Herc, he had a lick when he sold all this stuff, but Africa Bambaataa had his issues. But I don't, you don't see Michel'le on cribs and no shit like that. Everybody at a certain age, we aged out in the 80s and late 90s, just in time for y'all to come in, flip it up, and make something different out of it. We not hating on y'all for selling out y'all people. We not hating on y'all for doing that because y'all bit the apple. We don't hate on you for that. You made your money at the expense of other people. You made your money at the expense of other people, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Man, yeah, not too many people got shot over a dance song or dancing some electro shit, right?
I got more babies to my credit than I got bodies.
Turn Off the Lights is probably populated 2,000 people in the country. I got more babies to my credit
than I got bodies. Okay, now your shit is being played in court because your shit was being played while a nigga was doing the drive-by. You might have a different effect on a different understanding of what you did to the system. Your contribution is a little bit different. That's when your music had to develop bodies as opposed to babies, it might be a little different.
Let me ask you, Lonzo, when did you start seeing an influx in gangster rappers? Was it before or after N.W.A?
After N.W.A.
Oh, definitely after. Okay.
Definitely. N.W.A, like I said before, they were the reporters of the streets. And once they went here again, they went through turmoil. They was doing happy music, Panic Zone or something to dance to. Come on, man. People forget. Niggas don't understand this shit. This shit didn't come out the box shooting and killing. This shit was, hey, man, we ain't sure. Let's do a little dancing and see if we can stay on the radio. And when they finally hit a lick that made some sense, oh, shit, the niggas they talking about what we doing for real. Now, it goes from talking about being a gangster to having to be a gangster so that you can talk about what the hell you did.